I'm Venkat, and welcome to the very first episode of my Let's Play series. I think today's plan is going to be making a lumber mill for chopping my trees. And I just wanted to say before we start, I know that it's a bit weird to do this in a world that I already have, but I just love this world so much, and I already have all the materials and like basic starting stuff that I need, so we can get right into the fun stuff like building a lumber mill. And before I start on that, I am going to give you guys a tour of my world so far. We are 355 days in, so there's some stuff to show you, but I am excited for a lot more to come, and I hope you guys will join me on the journey. So I think we can get started with the tour. Oh my god, a baked potato. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Like, is that cool or is that just a baked potato? I'm gonna frame it. I don't care. Here's the world map. And tater. It's potato. All hail the potato. Okay, right. World tour. So when I say world tour, there's really not much. This is the village where I live, and I'm working on turning it into more of like medieval village instead of the default one. Let me show you. So far I have done like 2.5. So there's my, you can see my storage room, my trading hall, and then this is my villager breeder. I don't have a place to sleep. I sleep in this house. But I would love for you guys to come along on the journey when I turn this whole village medieval. This guy, he's doing his best. He's kind of stuck, but he's doing his best. I'm trying to like lure him out, but he's doing his best. Here we have my storage room. You can see, it worked at first, but now it's kind of overflowing. This is how it's supposed to look with like the alternating chests. Um, it's kind of overflowing. There's stuff everywhere, and my eventual plan is that I will have a big house, a big castle up on top of here, and then this will be like the village surrounding it, and this will be like the capital city of my world. Here's my farm. There's going to be a big windmill there, I hope. And here we have my trading hall. This is the top floor. And down here is the bottom one. It's very nice. I like it. With that out of the way, I hope you guys kind of have an idea of what this world is like. The plan for today is to build a lumber mill, and I think it would be very nice to, I should turn down my render distance, sorry, to build it in this area, and I'll clear out an area, and I can have like some like bundles of lumber, just stuff to make it look nice, and then I'll have a collection system so that I can chop trees and don't have to worry about the items despawning. So I'm going to go and start by clearing that out. And I will see you guys when that's done. Okay, change of plans. That forest was like way too small, so I'm going to go to a different one. Do you think this is big enough? I can't decide if this is big enough. I really don't know. I think we can start. Tater. Okay, right. Sorry. Anyway, let me show you guys what I'm thinking for this collection system. Okay, so you know when like you are chopping down trees and it's great, but then all the logs and the saplings fall everywhere, and you kind of have to rush to finish chopping the like big spruce trees so that you have time to collect it in time. So my idea is that if I have like an area that automatically collects all of that, it would work great. And but I don't want to just use like water or whatever, which is what most people do, because that I just feel like that would look a bit weird in the middle of a lumber mill. So what I'm thinking of doing instead is, so you see, if I want hoppers underneath, normally the item wouldn't pass through the block, but because path blocks are a little shorter than a normal block, I my theory is that this could be collected through the... Yes. Okay. So if I had like a big path blocked area, I could have a hopper minecart running underneath, and that could collect all the wood. I've never used hopper minecarts before, really, but you know, first time for everything. In fact, I am going to build a little mini mock-up. Guys, I'm not good with like farms or redstone, and I'm not using a tutorial here, so this is gonna be a new experience for me. But that's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so here's like the theoretical collection system where the minecart would run. Okay, so here's like the theoretical layout. I forgot to have a lever. Is that really not? I'm telling y'all, like, I am not good at redstone. It's fine though. Okay, so here's like a mock layout. So here you can see this is where the hopper minecart runs, except it doesn't. Please hold. Great, there we go. So that's where the hopper minecart goes, and then up here is the path blocks, and like I'll let it into the terrain. Like it won't just be like a block of path blocks, but and you can see that if we scatter some saplings on top of here, the minecart should pick them up. Nice. Yep. Okay. The only thing is I do not know how we will like put those in a chest. Okay, after a lot of troubleshooting, I think I have finally got it. So the idea here is you have your minecart, this lever's off, it's in there, you give it a little nudge, and then, so this is where it's normally stopped, this is where it unloads, there's a chest under here, and this is where you get all your logs. But if I were like, oh, I want to go chop down some trees, I would pull this lever so that this is constantly going back and forth. So that way, while I'm chopping, it's constantly picking it all up. Granted, that means I only have 4 slots of space to chop it all, but like that's okay because then after maybe 1 tree, 2 trees, I stop it and it unloads all of it. The other thing I want to do is have it so that it will use a bubble elevator to bring the items up to a top chest so I can collect it from like inside a little build I have, so that way I don't have to like go into a hole in the floor. It'll just look a lot nicer and be a lot more fun. So I'm going to try to make that next. Yet again, I have become distracted. Side quest. Because there's the one advancement where it's like hit a bullseye from like a certain distance away. 30 meters. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Great, I can do this, right? Like, it's not that hard. Okay, so anyway. Oh my god, he got out. No, he got out. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. He got out. It's because of the potato. The potato did it. You got out because of the potato. Hail the potato. Hail the potato. Right, anyway, my build. Okay, let's try this out. So hopefully this tube will bring anything that Hopper picks up to this chest here, which will be like inside of a tractor or something, I don't know. So if I just run this minecart back and forth, I can then scatter, say, sand all over, and hopefully all of the sand will be picked up by my lovely minecart. And when I'm done, pull the lever, and it stops. And theoretically, all of that unloads. Let's try that once again. So, I'm chopping a tree, and oh, right. Okay, so you're up here. This is all below ground. This is ground level. This is in like a building or something. I'm not really sure. I will figure that out when I come to it. You're up here and you're like, oh, I want to chop some trees. So you come down here, you flick this lever, which will be in a more accessible place, and then you can start chopping trees. This sand represents wood, but so all the wood falls, but it all gets collected. And once all of the wood gets collected, you can then pull this lever again. Pull this lever again, and all of the items should be collected and sent directly into this chest. Lovely. Then you just grab your items and you go. You need to put a block there. Now I have to take this all down, don't I? They're multiplying. The potatoes are multiplying. What? No way. Oh my god. That is wild. But there's another one. There's another potato. Oh my god, that is so dumb. Okay. Do I have to frame this one too? It's fine. Two potato. Two potato. Two. That was fun. Well, hey. I kind of just want to leave you there. Like, that's funny. Is he stuck on all sides? Like, he's just stuck in a tree. Okay. I just realized this is the way I go to the stronghold. So every time I fly to my stronghold, I'll get to see my... Oh, so that's the dragon egg over there. In case you're curious. Okay, so I believe that this is all done. And I am going to try my very first test chopping a tree. So I'm going to just plop those down there. And I'm going to be chopping a giant spruce tree. Yay. And then I will fill up my extra inventory slots with dirt. So, completely full inventory. I'm going to start chopping and see if this does in fact work. You can see as I'm chopping, like, wood is falling down. Some staying on. That I'll have to, like, gather manually. But all the wood that's falling off, I don't have to worry about. In most cases, my inventory wouldn't be entirely full, so that way I could just grab what falls onto me, and what doesn't, the machine will deal with. It's so quiet, I have like a hard time believing this is actually working, but supposedly it is. So now I'll kind of let that decay, and hopefully this won't run out of the path blocks, but I will just... Oh, I forgot to put a block over the top. Wait, no. Great. You saw that flying, right? So that means it is getting collected, at least to that extent. And then I can just remove these, past that, and I'll pick up the podzol too, but that's fine. And I just need to give it a few minutes. Okay, let's go look at my dragon egg. We're just waiting. This was one of my Blocktober builds. If you remember Blocktober, that's like wild. Like not many people saw that. Not that I think many people are going to see this, but you know, it's just... This was that. I don't remember what day this was of Blocktober. It was a lot of fun. I'm just trying. I'm doing my best, okay? This is my first video that's going to be posted. So, like, I'm new to all this. And I know it's not going to be, like, a very good video, but, like, I'm having fun. So, and, like, when you look at, like, all your favorite YouTubers, like, none of their first videos were really, like, good. And if their first video is good, then they deleted the first video, because that's not their first video. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, I know this isn't the best video, but, maybe just stick with me, and we'll see where this world goes, because I plan to keep playing it, and I hope you guys plan to keep watching, so. With that, although it's not done decaying, I can't wait. Let's check to see if this worked. And I know this is like really ugly. I'm going to have like a stack of logs, and then this is running through it. This will be barrels, and then I'll have more barrels over here. Trapdoor for this. It'll be a whole thing. Anyway, it worked. I don't know where the saplings are. That is a problem. I don't understand why the saplings aren't getting picked up. Like, are they getting stuck somehow? Oh, it's because it hasn't had time to unload. Duh. Okay, nothing's wrong. I'm just impatient. You're supposed to switch off that lever, and hopefully it stops there. And the items start flowing. Yep. Oh my god, look at that. Great. That honestly worked shockingly well. And now, time for my favorite part, decorating. Alright, well, the place is done, so let me show you around a little bit. So first, and most importantly, we have this, which is covering the chute where the items come up. You can get them in this barrel right here. You come over here, and there is a lever hidden under this trapdoor. There is this nice little bundle of logs secured by some ties. Just a general wood cutting station, lots of little wood chips, a down tree, a tent, 2 tents where the lumberjacks sleep, and then this is where the tree chopping actually happens, at least for me. I mixed in some soul sand and mud because, you know, they're also not a full block so that the items can go through. I'm not sure how to feel about it yet. The really gray mud looks kind of weird, but I'm happy with it. And I assume that right now I will be showing some replay shots, and I guess this is my outro. So thank you very much if you made it this far into the video. This is like I said, this is my very first ever video, so I hope you thought it was okay, and I can't wait to see you guys next time for another nice build. And with that, I'm Venkat, and have a nice day.